Now that I got your attention, I think it's time to do a little more in-depth explanation on shimming hinges as it pertains to adding space to a door that is sagging in the opening. You can see over here our reveal is really tight and the door is actually rubbing while it closes. And over here we got a big gap. It's tighter down there, which is okay. And on this side it looks okay, but we're tight on this side. So I'm going to add shims to this top hinge and make this gap bigger. And I know that's a hard pill for some to understand or swallow, but if you understand how shimming works, you'll see we have our hinge here. Now if we tip this hinge point back, the door is going to follow it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to tip the hinge point back. And to do that, we're going to add a shim strategically underneath this pad. So yes, we're adding material. And yes, we are going to gain space. So I'm going to go ahead and stack 2 under here as a guess. These are magnetic. I do manufacture, package, and sell these, because no one was doing it before I started. But as you can see, I put the shim under this side and you can see what it did to the hinge pad. You see how it's tipped now? So what that did is it moved the door in that direction at this hinge location. So in essence, we just twisted the door in the opening a little bit, and you'll see that we added space on this side and took it away from over here. So now our reveal is nice here, and we tightened it up back here. And you can do that with these shims depending on if you put the shim on the far side or on the knuckle side. So if you put it on the knuckle side, it's going to move the door towards the strike. If you put the shims on the far side, it's going to tip the hinge back and move the door away from the strike. And you can twist the door in the opening. You can scoot it over real tight to the strike side. So if you're worried about people fishing their way in here, you can tighten it up over here as tight as it can handle it. Or if your frame is out of square, you can fit the door in the opening as you wish. No bending required.